What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Man alive, we have reached quarterfinal stage of the World Cup. The group stages are finished, and we're now focusing on who the heck is going to be the best in the world. We are less than 3 weeks away from the grand finale. It is going to be absolutely insane. We've seen teams really shine, come up in this world, and play some quality rugby. We've also seen teams drop down that we might have not thought would have dropped down. But man alive, the World Rugby Rankings, that's the topic of today's video. And the reason being is because finally these rankings are starting to form a position of what they should be. We've had a lot of complaints about teams going up and down and where the hell. We've seen 3 different number ones in a matter of 2-3 months. It's been absolutely insane. The All Blacks, amazing record at top, came to an end. Wales took it, then New Zealand took it back, then Ireland took it, then New Zealand took it back. It has been insane. But we've seen ups and downs and amazing performances. But I think the highlight out of this whole pool stage is Japan. They've gone up yet again. They are now 7th in the world, their highest ever position in world rugby history. Absolutely amazing stuff for Japan, and all the credit in the world to this amazing team. Michael Leach and your team, take a bow, boys, because you've really achieved greatness and have done your country proud. Beating Ireland and Scotland is not easy. I don't care who you are. Ireland are 4th in the world. They were number 1 not too long ago. To beat teams like that shows the quality of rugby and the development of where Japan rugby is at the moment. This World Cup's been absolutely amazing from a point of support from the Japanese people. The respect shown from the players giving it to them through the crowd, but the crowd to the players. The singing of the national anthems, the chanting, the cheering, the tears, the emotion. It's been really special what we've witnessed out of this World Cup. And I honestly can't wait to see how these quarterfinals play out. It is going to be something special. Now, if we look at the top 10 teams in this Rugby World Cup, we start off with New Zealand. Back at top, with all due respect, where they should be at this stage. They've been dominating world rugby for so long. For me, they deserve to be top of the log. And now that we've got the quarterfinals in stage, we've got the top teams there, top 8 teams, which pretty much sums up of how we could see these games get played out. New Zealand, top. They obviously got a big game against Ireland this weekend, and what should be awesome. Second place, we've got Wales. They're obviously fighting hard and long to either progress or at least stick to number 2, because England are right on their tails. So it's going to be absolutely insane seeing the results of these 2 teams. Wales obviously take on France in what should be an amazing battle this upcoming weekend. Then we go to England, 3rd place. They've got a massive game this weekend against Australia. Obviously a lot of history between Australia and England. 2003 Rugby World Cup final, England beating Australia. They will want revenge. They will want to really try and mastermind and beat Eddie Jones's English rugby team. There's quality within both squads. They have the opportunity to now make history and see what could happen. 4th place, we have Ireland. As I said earlier, they were number 1 not too long ago. Massive game against New Zealand. That is going to be the game, one of the games of the weekends for me. Just to see Joe Schmidt versus Steve Hansen, how it's going to end up, how they're going to attack the mindsets of the games, how they're going to approach the different performances and procedures within. It is going to be insane. Ireland, number 4th. Number 5th, we got South Africa. Jeepers, they got a massive game against Japan. The history we have with Japan is huge. People are already talking about it. People are itching about it. Can South Africa beat Japan? We'll have to wait and see. But it's going to be an epic encounter, and I can't wait. Australia, 6th place. They've been struggling in world rugby at the moment. But like I said, Michael Hooper, Michael Checker, they've got experience. They know what they're doing. They just need to take it one step at a time and take their country through. England's not going to be easy. It's going to be one hell of a contest. But if they can get through England, it's going to be very interesting. They might meet New Zealand too, but it's going to be a good boost for them if they can beat a team like England in this Rugby World Cup. So amazing game to look forward to. Japan, number 7, mentioned them, highest position in the world for them, which is absolutely amazing. They're going to give South Africa a solid run. Can't wait to meet you. Number 8, France, also been up and down in this World Cup, been not in the greatest form of rugby before the World Cup, but a big game against Wales, and they can also silence and shut up their critics this weekend if they get that result that they need. But they unfortunately dropped in the Rugby World Cup. They're now 8th. Japan overtaking them. And then 9 and 10, we've got Scotland and Argentina. Unfortunately, no more featuring for them in the Rugby World Cup. So they will pretty much stay there until they play again later on. But the top 8 is pretty much how it's looking. And those top 8 teams are in the quarterfinals. So finally, the world rankings has now formed into something more correct for this Rugby World Cup. And I'm excited to see how it folds next week and how it goes up and down with teams getting kicked out of the World Cup and teams progressing. It's going to be insane, and I can't wait to watch it. So, New Zealand at the top, Argentina unfortunately in 10th place, but Japan being the highlight, going up to 7th place, the highest in the world. South Africa, Australia, Ireland, England, and Wales remain solidly the same, as well as world number 1, New Zealand. Quarterfinals this weekend, it is going to be big. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on those previews, those live streams, and those recaps. They're going to be good. Trust me, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Join in because we've got a lot of content coming. It's going to be a busy 3 weeks. As usual, thanks so much for watching. Always appreciate the support. Stay tuned. So much more to come. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon for another one. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.